everybody, this is Paul Stanley from KISS, and you are watching the first segment of Ask Starchild. This is going to be great. There's some great questions that came in today, including one from Steve-O Dockerson. Steve-O, what's up? This is Starchild. Okay, here's the question. Hey, Starchild, what are some fun things to do on a date? Look, I'll tell you what you can do on a date that's really fun. Kiss! Once you drink some wine and warm that lady up, she's gonna want to kiss. I'm talking French kissing. That's the best thing to do. Also, listen to some music. Or play softball. That's good. It's an outdoor activity. Get your exercise. Get your steps in. All right. The next question comes from Sydney Richardson. She wants to know, which is the better band, Chicago or Cheap Trick? Look, let me tell you something. Chicago uses horns like a saxophone. I'm not big into horns, so I gotta go with Cheap Trick. Plus, they used to open for us. Rick Nielsen, Tom Peterson, Bunny Carlos, and Robin Zander. They're great. I want you to want me. She's tight. Those are great songs. Also, she wants to know if I have an eBay account. I do not. Next up, David Ace Gutierrez. Hey, David, is Ace your nickname? You need to know that Ace is a drunk. He's a drug addict. Don't drink and drive. You know what happened in Detroit Rock City? There's a car crash. I think you should change your middle name or your nickname to something better, like Demon. Okay, your question is, do I like Gene Simmons? Look, I don't. He's not that cool. He's kind of a dick. But look, he knows good business and he's helped make us money. So, I deal with it. But the answer would be no. I don't like him. Why do I hate Peter Criss so much? Look, Peter is a pain in my ass. He was never a good drummer. And to be honest, I don't like losers. In my book, I say that I don't like him. So why would you ask that? Read my book. Next question. Did I like The Leftovers finale? Look, I don't watch any TV. All I like to do is make love and make music. Those are my two things. And cook. I like to cook asparagus. Okay, last question comes from Michael Bagford. First of all, he said, I should remember that I'm cool. I am the breeze. And I never forget that. The other question is, Mr. Eisen. That's my real name. If you were going to redo a KISS album, which one would it be? That's tough. It wouldn't be Sonic Boom. It wouldn't be Dynasty. It wouldn't be Dressed to Kill. I like Monster. I guess maybe it would be The Elder. Yeah, The Elder, because I think there's some good songs in there, and I think maybe we could do a better job. Okay, look, this is the first segment of Ask Starchild. I had a cold earlier in the week, or this would have been up sooner. But again, I want to thank everyone who participated. I want to thank you for supporting us through Patreon. Patreon! Wow! Thank you, supporters. This is Paul Stanley from KISS saying good night.